Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be a general daily collective message. And so what I want to say first and foremost is Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. We have a pretty harsh aspect going on astrologically speaking, and so I did want to jump on and channel the energies. I do want to pull a general collective message, and then I was guided to grab my Romance Angel deck, and I will pull an individual card for each individual zodiac sign at the end of the collective message. So let's talk about the astrology first, guys. Keep in mind, this is not sign specific, although I'll pull an individual card at the end of the general message for each zodiac sign. So today we have Mercury in Aquarius opposing Lilith in Leo. And so this is where our intellectual mind can work against us, especially when it comes to any deep-seated emotions, any unspoken desires, especially when it comes to independence at this time. And so you might be feeling a little bit on edge when it comes to past wounding or anything that's not been acknowledged. So with this aspect, with the Lilith and Leo, I feel we're being asked to acknowledge what we've been hiding below the surface, and any unacknowledged rage is likely going to easily come to the surface over the coming days. And so you're likely going to be easily triggered, which can lead to lashing out, but you're better off channeling this energy into perhaps open, honest communication instead. You might want to, grab a pen and a paper and do some writing, do some journaling to channel this energy today. And I do feel a day of reflection will serve many of us when it comes to the intensity of any unbridled anger that's been simmering below the surface. And so, for instance, if you want to have your own way, that's one thing, right? Or this refusal to conform to anybody else's ideas of what's meant for you or how you should live your life could be taken to an extreme level today, okay? And so this could also lead to sabotaging relationships, especially if you want to assert yourself and become independent, right? And so if you're inflexible when it comes to adapting to others' views, because Leo's all me, and Aquarius is all about the bigger picture, you might find it very hard in the energies, especially when it comes to sticking to some healthy boundaries. But I feel an opportunity in the energies today to reclaim your authentic voice and to work through deep-seated emotions that have been buried below the surface that you might not have wanted to go into feeling. And so this transit is going to bring forward any repressed anger, any repressed raw emotions. They're going to come to the surface today. And so you're going to want to be very careful, because it's going to be hard to uphold a sense of logical rationality in the energies today, no matter what circumstances that you're encountering for your own journey. And so you don't want to become too rigid either. And so the purpose of the energies today is to bring forward healthy communication, although you might find it counterproductive if you are just looking to maybe pick a fight, start an argument instead of trying to reach a solution. So we're going to start off today. We're going to pull in with some tea leaf oracle messages to start. And then we're going to do a 9-card spread. Look at the cards are just flying out today. We get the kangaroo energy. We get angel, pin, and flowers. Bottom of the deck. Look at that. What I want to say is you hold the key. You hold the key to finding a successful outcome to any issues or problems that have been festering below the surface. You're going to want to pay attention. I do feel there is a lot of angelic guidance, spiritual guidance and protection from the angelic realms, from any lower vibration energies. And then we get the kangaroo. When I see a kangaroo, I think it's time to get out of a situation. It's time to jump in a new direction, take a leap of faith. I think the energy is feeling a little unsettled when it comes to maybe something new. We get the pin energy. It does say new job or career, but I read this intuitively. And so it's like the energy of finding that needle in a haystack, right? When it comes to happiness. And so I feel, Valentine's should be all about happiness, celebrating love, unconditional love. And so there's a lot of spiritual energies swimming in the collective consciousness right now. And so I feel somebody here might have not really planned ahead very well. But with the key energy too, it's like you got to put the key in the door, you got to turn the key, and you got to open the doorway to walk through the door of this new experience. And so get ready to take a leap of faith. And this very well could have to do with your work. Could have to do with career. It could have to do with a relationship where maybe you are going to be building a business with another. It doesn't have to be. But pay attention to your work. This could mean stepping into a whole new career experience, work experience, but I do feel a meeting with somebody very unexpectedly could be important in the energies today. It's like a handshake. It's like a meeting of the minds. And so I do feel many of us, an emotionally secure and loving family life is very much important to us. And so are you where you need to be? Is a big question today. So let's jump in with the cards. We're going to do a 9-card spread. Oh my gosh. We get the ego in reversed, which is Capricorn energy, the devil card. So breaking free from an addictive relationship, something where you felt trapped. This could be an addiction, a trauma bond. I feel somebody's been entrapped in a situation, in an illusion of some sort, and there is a need to accept responsibility for what situation it is that you've created. And when you can see things clearly, that's when you can make a decision to go towards a pathway that will support your happiness. And so get ready to address addictions or an unhealthy situation or relationship, because something here is not balanced at all. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody was given to more than one. There could be a third party situation here. It doesn't have to be. But I do feel a lot of karmic debt is being paid off in the energies. And the more you put out there, the more good you put out there, the more you get back in return. But I feel somebody here is getting a wake-up call when it comes to breaking free from an entrapped situation. If you look at this card upright, we got Archangel Michael working very closely with somebody to break them free from restrictions and impediments. And with Saturn about to transition into Pisces, we have to face all of these unhealthy habits. So let's do a 9-card spread. We have been journeying towards balance and harmony. 2022 was all about finding the balance, finding the harmony. And so 2023 is all about seeking that truth, right? And maybe the truth of the matter is we've got somebody here in a situationship of some sort, working in a situation, but it's only about the money, right? The King of Pentacles in reverse really isn't grounded, isn't stable, really doesn't have much to offer, but wants to appear like they're grounded and stable. Could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Sorry about Bailey barking upstairs, guys. I just seen a couple walk past with their doggy. And so is this really what you love? Or are you only in it for the money? Because I feel somebody here that, appears to be accomplished, maybe a little bit charismatic, but I feel very much ungrounded. And so if you want to manifest success and prosperity in your life, we have to choose supportive spouses, right? We have to choose people that honor and support us. And I feel somebody here is not pulling their weight financially in the situation, or all they care about is the money. So let's do a 9-card spread and let's see what needs to come through. Look at that. 5 of Wands reversed. The Magician reversed. So somebody here, I feel, in the recent past was going through all kinds of conflicts with others. I feel opposing opinions. There is a need to walk away from a very dishonest situation here. Something here is very unhealthy and not worth fighting and playing into the drama. We get the King of Cups in reverse. Dead Central Energy, we get this 9 of Coins. There's that King of Pentacles in reverse coming through again. We get the Chariot reverse. There very well could be an emotional outburst, an emotional breakdown. Something is coming to a dead stop in order for balance to be restored. Cancer, Sag energy, Temperance. And we close off the reading. We close it off with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So we've got a masculine here that's been clinging to control in a situation, water in a dead tree. Definitely did not plan ahead well for the future. Maybe there was a bad investment here, a lack of reward. I feel somebody here is losing their patience because they didn't plan ahead. And now they need to figure out where they're going if they want to manifest happiness. And so, recent past, somebody's all done playing, right? And so in this Five of Wands, it looks like somebody's kind of just in a battle with their own ego, right? All of these distorted views of the ego. And so I feel somebody recently has walked away from a very dramatic, conflicting situation. All done fighting. I don't want to fight. Magic is not alive here. This is not what I want to manifest in my life. I feel a lack of believing in oneself, and I feel there's been a recent embarrassing revelation. Somebody here was not being honest in the past, not being honest with themselves, not being honest with others. And so for every action, there is a reaction. And so we do have a King of Coins here below that very well could be experiencing a huge material loss. Definitely a loss of peace of mind. There's been a revelation of an imbalance. And so look at this Seven of Swords. We got him. He's got the Six of Swords in the blanket and the Ace of Swords. So a truth has recently been revealed. Maybe a very quick departure and exit. A sneaking away of something. And then we get this King of Cups. Dead central, we get this Nine of Pentacles. So I find this interesting. On either side of this, very single, very hardworking energy. We have two different masculines. So we could have a third-party situation here with a pre-empress dealing with two masculines. Neither of them trustworthy, neither of them worthy or very accomplished. Or this could be the flip side. We could have a masculine here coming to terms with the fact that, hey, maybe it's time to go my own way. Maybe it's time for a career shift to become self-employed as well is an option here. But I feel we've got somebody here all up in their feelings. I feel somebody here maybe betrayed this pre-empress in the past. They weren't trustworthy. They weren't honorable. They definitely didn't come in devoted and committed. And I feel there's something that needs to be addressed here. I also feel somebody here is going through some type of an emotional breakdown. And maybe this commenced around the Cancer full moon. So I do feel something's coming to a dead stop. Somebody needs to find their determination and their willpower to get back to a place of balance. And there's definitely something here that needs to be released. Sevens. So truth seeking. There's been some truth recently revealed as to what needs to be released in order to regain self-control. And then the bottom of the deck, we get the moon with the awakening. And so the moon energies really are bringing forward some new insights, some new psychic insights. You might want to go within and pause for reflection. We got Pisces energy coming through, but I do feel a brand new emotional experience here. And I think somebody is awakening to maybe owing somebody an apology from the past. Maybe somebody that walked away from you 9 months ago. So within the next 9 days or 9 weeks, there is going to be an apology or an offer coming forward. And I feel somebody right now is really working through their unfounded fears. There's been a recent revelation that's brought forward some clarity when it comes to a situation that's run its course. And so get ready to receive a message regarding a relationship, whether it's from the past, but I feel maybe in the past somebody wasn't open-hearted. They weren't really ready to embrace this new emotional experience. But I feel some heightened psychic abilities are coming forward, and somebody is preparing to embrace freedom, to embrace their uniqueness, which is that Aquarian energy, and awakening to see a situation in a whole new light. And so you're really going to want to pay attention. I also feel somebody's breaking free from this entrapped situation, and very well could be with somebody that's not grounded as well, with the Empress reversed. And so we do have an Empress reverse coming through. So this is somebody that is not very nurturing, is not very abundant, is not very prosperous. This could be exposure of a cheating scenario. The Empress in reverse can be very controlling, very needy, very clingy, because she doesn't know her worth and she doesn't know her value. She could have affairs to seek attention from multiple men. but I feel breaking free from an entrapped situation. And this could be a long-standing commitment. It very well could be with a Taurus or a Libra. But I feel there's a feminine here that doesn't know her worth and doesn't know her value. Or maybe this was you in the past. And now you're strong and you're independent, which is like flipping the scales. Flipping the karmic scales. And so there was an unjust situation in the past, and I do feel somebody lacked integrity, and they did not come from a place of honesty and accountability, and they didn't stand up for a connection. And I feel finally breaking free and taking responsibility. So let's take a look at this King of Cups in reversed, the Lovers, Gemini, the Ace of Pentacles, wow, and the Page of Wands. So we do have a masculine all up in his feelings, likely somebody that was not emotionally available. Currently, we've got a masculine needing to make a decision between two. The Lovers is always a choice between two, and so I do feel a masculine preparing to embrace true love, deep, intimate connection with another, and to make a decision from their heart, especially when it comes to a missed opportunity in the past. And so I do feel somebody's really been struggling. They received poor counsel, and this could be the loss of a job, the loss of a home, bad fortune, but it is going to lead to an exciting new creative opportunity. There is a new exciting opportunity trying to come in. And I feel there is a water sign here, a masculine water sign, or has heavy water in their chart, that wants to come back in and finish what was started. Could be Gemini. Let's take a look at this King of Coins in reverse. I have a feeling this is one person needing to get grips, needing to get a grip on things. And then this King of Coins in reverse, we get the World reversed. A lack of success, a lack of accomplishment, somebody not learning a lesson. This is also the energy of something needing to become, to come back around, to close out when it comes to an imbalanced situation. So we've got a masculine here that was giving to more than one, dealing with, I'm going to say a karmic feminine energy with that Empress reversed. This could also be exposure of, two people just holding on, clinging to control because of the money. All I really see is lies and money between these two people. And there is a need for a lesson to come back around. I also feel, something coming back around because somebody did not value this pre-Empress. I feel a feminine here that's completely transformed her life. Maybe cleared away codependencies. But I feel something is coming back around, an unexpected invite or offer when it comes to an unfinished cycle in order to step into freedom. Could be dealing with any of the fixed signs, but there was an injustice here. So let's take a look at the Seven of Coins reversed, because this is a clear indication it's time to plant some new seeds. So let's see where we're going with this. Look at that, Five of Pentacles in reverse. So there's been a lot of indecision and juggling is what I'm feeling when it comes to making a decision. And I feel somebody's been spiraling through a lot of negative thought manifestations, creating all kinds of real life challenges because there's fear surrounding money. I do feel some fear surrounding money or not having enough when it comes to reaching out. Or maybe somebody needs to come in and ask for assistance because this Nine of Pentacles, she's got it going on, right? She could be a business owner. She could work for herself. We got a Nine of Pentacles here that's worked hard and is enjoying the finer things in life. And then we've got the Two of Swords with the Six of Cups in reverse. So somebody's really not wanted to look clearly at a situation that I feel has been over for a while. The Six of Cups in reversed is nothing stays the same, right? Everything is constantly changing. Everything is in constant motion. And I feel somebody's not wanted to look at this clearly. Some secrets here. But if you look at this Two of Swords, she can see right through that veil. Her eyes are not covered. She sees clearly. So there was some heart blocks here. Somebody here was, I feel, afraid to be completely emotionally vulnerable and available, and they weren't following their own heart. And I feel now a decision is needing to be made. Because you can't keep pretending things are working out when they're not in a situation, right? And so with this Six of Cups, if you look at it upright, kind of looks like that Temperance angel, right? Look at that. It's that Temperance angel. So we've got something imbalanced here. We have an angel trying to bring two people together that are meant to be together. And then we've got somebody blocking the truth of a situation where they've over-romanticized connection that just isn't working out, that needs to come to an end. And so revisiting something from the past in order to seek resolution, right? And this is also the energy of coming out of abandonment, coming out of lack, coming out of this self-fulfilling prophecy of never having enough, right? And let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, look at that. What have you dreamt about? The dreamer, the fool, right? The fool dreams everything into existence. You're going to have to really, really think long and hard about what it is that you want for your life, right? There is a fresh new start coming forward, but you have to trust yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You're going to have to push all those fears aside, and you're going to have to take that leap of faith, right? You're going to have to take that leap of faith and jump in a new direction, but you can't do that until you release all of this past baggage, right? So I feel somebody is finding their strength to come forward and really do that deep dive with the Eight of Pentacles and the Strength card, Leo energy, Aries energy, learning all you can about maybe your esoteric journey, going back to school, maybe taking some coursework, paying attention, and finding, I feel a masculine finding his personal power to assert himself and to release a situation that is over. An ending that will lead to a new beginning. There is going to be a cancellation of an engagement. There is a third-party situation here for sure. We've got two very enlightened, divine counterparts here, and a darker karmic energy has come between them. And so I do feel there is a need to release a third-party situation that has been holding somebody back as part of their spiritual transformation. And when they do, it's going to lead them right towards the pathway of a happy marriage, a happily ever after, emotional contentment. And I do feel something coming back around. So let's get a romance angel card for each of the signs when it comes to this reading. So I guess we're going to start off with water. A message for Cancer, please. What does Cancer need to be aware of? Passion. Passion, Cancer. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So I feel a Cancer here that has a lot of passion for somebody, and they're needing to bring that forward. So Pisces, what does Pisces need to be aware of? Look at that one just flipped for you, Pisces. Getting to know each other. Perhaps this apology or this heartfelt offer is going to allow you and another an opportunity to reveal your innermost selves to each other in order to deepen a connection. Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to be aware of when it comes to these energies today? Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Scorpio, we're not taking all of those. One card for Scorpio, please. What does Scorpio need to be aware of? Scorpio, that one. Ooh, past life relationship. So, you know what I feel with this one, Scorpio, you got some karma to clear here. Whenever there's a deep past life connection, there is definitely some karma. You have known this person before. So Scorpio, get ready to deal with a deep past life connection. When I feel past life, I think twin flame, but I also think a lot of karma in the mix. So let's move on to Earth. Taurus, what does Taurus need to be aware of? Look at that right out the gate. Separation. So you could have been apart from somebody, getting ready to come back together. I feel you've been in separation with somebody, and perhaps there is going to be a reunion on the horizon. Or this could be get ready to separate with somebody because it's just not working. So there very well could be a separation on the horizon, and that is for any major Taurus placement. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So let's see what Capricorn needs to know. Taurus, we just did Taurus. So Capricorn, what does Capricorn need to know? There we go, Cappy. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart. Open your heart, Capricorn, in order to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is divine love. So it is safe for you to love, Capricorn. Virgo, give this relationship a chance, would you, Virgo? Work on this partnership. It's really time to bring two people together, I feel. Let's do air. Gemini. What does Gemini need to be aware of? One message for Gemini. There we go. This is going to be worth waiting for. So Gemini, divine timing is at work in your love life. So there is definitely a beautiful divine connection here that has been worth the wait. And divine timing says, maybe now is the time. Now is the time for something to come together. Libra. What does Libra need to be aware of? Libra. Libra, you just got 2 that shot out, so we're going to take them. Get ready to have a heart-to-heart conversation, especially where there's been children involved. Wow. It's time for you to honestly discuss your feelings with somebody, and whether this is to discuss feelings about some children that have been hurt. Maybe this is a separation. Maybe this is a reunion. I'm not sure, but your love life has definitely been affected by children. And it's kind of time to lay it all out on the table. Libra. Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to be aware of? You might have 2 children, Libra. I'm not sure. But Aquarius, what do we got? You got some codependency issues here, Aquarius, that need to be addressed. Definitely addictions are affecting your love life. You could be in a trauma bond, but I think it's time to address any codependencies. And I snuck a peek at the bottom of the deck, and I do feel this addiction or codependencies really have negatively affected you financially, and financial factors are an issue as well. And so there's a need to address some codependencies here, Aquarius. So let's do... What do we got left? Fire. Let's do Aries. Aries first. What does Aries need to be aware of? Aries, please. A message for Aries. Stay optimistic about your love life. If things have been feeling down and out and you've been going into negative thought manifestations, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So you're going to need to find your optimism this Valentine's Day, especially when it comes to your love life. Let's do Leo. What does Leo need to be aware of? Leo, message for Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Leo. 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 I don't know, Leo. There we go. Express your love. So that's what Leo does, right? They find their lion heart, bravery, and they come in and they express their love. Go ahead and make that gesture. Go ahead, Leo, and express your love. Make that romantic gesture. It does feel really yummy. So what does Sagittarius need to be aware of, please? Last but not least, Sag. I'm a 10th house Sag. So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What does my Sagittarius collective need to be aware of? One message for Sag, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Free yourself. Unchain yourself. Break free. It is time for you to take back control of your life. Let's get a closing message from Spirit for the collective. We have all been through some very tough times on this ascension and awakening journey, I want to say first and foremost, and it's not easy. But with spiritual strength and determination, we are here to recover and thrive. So what is it that you need to get honest with yourself about what is going on in your life? Honesty. Honesty is needed to overcome these tough times. So a closing message for the collective, please. One last closing message. There we go. What makes your heart and soul sing with joy? Pretty simple dimple, eh? How do you recapture that? What makes your heart sing with joy? Maybe you need to offer a healing hand to somebody that needs you, or maybe you need to go and seek healing from somebody. But either way, I think get ready for some very harsh honesty, some very harsh truth in order to release a simmering lie. And whatever truth is being revealed, you're going to need time to process these deep-seated emotions that are surfacing, and that is always the first step towards the healing journey. So you might want to journal. Definitely a day of epiphanies and taking time to reconnect with yourself in the heart space. It could be a day of reconnecting with somebody else in the heart space, but a lot of deep emotions and a lot of truth boiling to the surface. And that's kind of what I got, guys. I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, I encourage you to check out that description box below, guys. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you. Have a great day, everybody.